Well, hello, it's good to see you again on this day as we gather together as families or small groups, or maybe just as an individual as you look at God's word and open it up into a time of conversation regarding Daniel chapter 10. In Daniel chapter 10, Daniel is anguished. He's anguished. It's been 3 years since Daniel's family and friends returned home to Jerusalem. The Babylonian captivity has been over for 3 years and they have gone home. However, Daniel never returned to Jerusalem himself. He stayed in Babylon, likely because he was an old man at this time. But for the returned exiles at this point, it seemed to Daniel and to those returned exiles that things were going okay, that the people were at peace. They've been rebuilding the wall of Jerusalem and getting reestablished there. And so Daniel thought that the people would be at peace in Jerusalem. However, he receives a vision in which he sees that the people of Israel will be engaged in battles against their neighbors for years and years to come. So Daniel is anguished. Again, though, like has happened in the previous 2 chapters, an angel shows up to Daniel to give him hope and peace and comfort and tell him not to be afraid. And this angel who speaks to Daniel also peels back the curtain a little bit on a whole realm of spirituality that we often don't even think about. For this angel tells Daniel that there are angels and demons doing battle in a cosmic spiritual realm, the likes of nothing that we could ever see or imagine. Angels doing battle on behalf of the people of God and demons trying to attack the people of God. It's quite an interesting chapter for that reason. Martin Luther, when explaining these words, actually says this. Luther says, Daniel writes something special in the 10th chapter about the angels, the likes of which we find nowhere else in the scriptures. Namely, that the good angels do battle with the evil angels in defense of men. Besides, Daniel calls also the evil angels princes, as when he speaks of the prince of Greece. Hence, we may understand why things are so wild and dissolute at the courts of kings and princes, and why they hinder the good and bring on war and unhappiness. For there are devils there, hounding and goading or hindering to such an extent that nothing goes as it should. It's true. There is a war going on. The devil trying to take us away from God, and God always fighting for us and bringing us back to himself. This word from the angel comes to Daniel for the purpose of giving him hope, though. Not to give him despair, to give him hope, to remind him that his God is the Prince of Peace. The Prince of Peace, and that peace will prevail in the end. So this word is given to Daniel that he may not fear, but that he may have hope. So today, this is your word as well. When you think about God and when you talk today about his angels doing battle on your behalf, the goal is not to drive you to a place of despair or worry or even wonder, but to a place of hope and comfort and contentment, knowing that your God fights for you and he always prevails. Enjoy your time together today as you share, read, talk, pray, and bless.